everybody, welcome to Train Simulator 2014. We're going to do something a little bit different today. I've decided that we're going to try and build a roller coaster. We're going to create a new route. We're going to base it on Who Gives a Fuck clone K-Dron demo, and we're going to call it My Big Arse Fucking Roller Coaster. Beautiful. Okay, so the first thing to do would be to get a big hill. Now I need the terrain tools for this, and I cannot remember what I'm doing. It's been so long since I last touched this. Terrain up, that sounds good to me. Is this the quickest I can raise the terrain? I know this isn't designed for building a roller coaster, but frankly my needs should be considered. Ah, that's much better. There we go. Now that's a very steep incline. Will I be able to get track up that, I wonder? Well, there's only one way to find out. Build some track. Oh my god. Oh dear, what the fuck? Oh, this is going to be bad. Right, okay, we'll just circle it. It's glitching to fuck. Oh my god. The fuck happened there? Right, okay. We've got to have a go at this, haven't we? Jesus Christ. Yes, that's not unsafe in the slightest, is it? Right, oh no, we've got to have a go at this. Yes. Oh my god, this isn't good. What the fuck? Is that the start and end of it, is it? Or I'll tell you what, we'll put a train on both ends and see what happens. There we go, some good old British locos. Yes, the Deltic. It doesn't actually snap to the track, it's that broken. Ah, there we go. There we are. And if I recall, you need to stick a driver's head on them so that you can drive them. Right, are you ready for some devastation? This is going to be terrible. Oh, the lighting on this is so harsh, it doesn't really like being on them. Okay, right. Brakes off, reverser forward, ever so gently on the throttle. The Argyle and Sutherland Highlander. Godspeed to you, sir, Godspeed. This is like when you buy a 5-year-old Hornby train set, which is like a really proper modeller's piece of equipment. It's expensive, proper modelling stuff, and he treats it like Lego. I think this is what happens basically. Now there's a yes, I'm not sure how this elevation is gonna, whether it's just gonna take the train or okay. The laws of physics are being slightly defied here, but that's fair enough. I don't know how this... Oh my god. Okay, it might be plausible to build a roller coaster, I think, considering this is just like 5 minutes of arsing and titting about. If I actually pay some attention, can I... Oh, we're slowing down here, I think, because of the gradient. Let's stick some throttle on. Now, I don't know how it's going to cope with this, how shall we say, kink in the... Not very well, clearly. Yes, I would say that was a derailment. Yes. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh, imagine doing that at speed. We could probably get into orbit. Right, let's try that again, but a little bit quicker. Okay, this time I'm going to be giving the horses go-karting. Don't want that, you really do it. Full throttle. Open the taps up. Still the Argyle and Sutherland Highlander. Here we go, bit of speed. Round we go. Oh, this isn't going to go well, is it? It's already screeching for mercy. Oh dear. I still don't understand how this bit works, but I'm pretty sure this is just going to fly off into space now, isn't it? Oh my, oh no, it's come off, it's come off. Oh no, that was too fast. Oh dear. Right, okay, we can't go too fast around there. Maybe we need to try and get a run up with a curve. I tell you what, we're going to try the other train actually. See what it's like going the other way. Throttle on, brakes off. No, it's going the wrong way. Brake, brake, brake. Emergency brakes, emergency brakes. No, 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 no. Ah. I may have accidentally knackered that. There we go, we're going the right way now. This is the money. Now, we don't want to go too fast because this track is, in network rail parlance, slightly fucked up. However, I'm still confident. Okay, I think we need to mix things up a little bit. This was a successful experiment, but we need to refine our design. So, back into the world editor, and let's get our terrain tool on again, and make a new hill. This time I'm going to go for much higher and a much steeper drop, but with a nice straight run up, and I think that will help. So we want it to be a nice flat edge, but we want it to go very high as well. And then I'll make it more of a gentle slope on one side, but a big nasty fucking drop on the other. We're not going to win any design awards here, folks, but we are going to have a fucking good laugh. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the. Oh, that snaps. But you know what? I'll take it. Oh, is it actually gonna? How am I gonna get back down? What? What? Okay, this isn't gonna, is it? Ha! That's what I wanted. Oh my god. Oh yes, this is beautiful. Okay, that'll do. Now, I'm not entirely convinced this is going to work, quite frankly. In fact, I'm more than convinced that this is just going to derail on the first hurdle. But if we can get up the top, okay. As I say, I'm not entirely convinced that it's going to make it up this gradient. What is the rate of this gradient? Does it even? I don't think it's. No. Oh no, didn't make it. Unfortunate. I looked at for a moment there. I thought it might actually do it, but maybe not. Right, let's try moving the train onto the gradient to start with, and see if it is able to cope. Yeah, you see that is what? Oh, I've lost my train completely now. That just marched off into the. Okay, we just won't question where that went. We'll just pretend that. We'll just write it off as business expenses. The Class 47, always a faithful, powerful workhorse. Maybe we should use one of these. Now, yeah, the problem is that obviously it is going to derail on that and glitch off into the sunset. There appears to be two merged together, facing both forwards and backwards. I'm quite tempted to press play now just to see what the hell the physics system does. This isn't. This is gonna. Have they? No, they're both still there. They have just merged into. There are two locomotives occupying the same space here, apparently. Ah, see, look, there's two. What? Right. Well, I'm very surprised that the physics system didn't just absolutely explode on presentation of that scenario, but fair enough. Let's put a driver on one and see what happens there, because I'm not entirely convinced that this is achievable under normal person standards. But then again, most people won't be trying to build a fucking roller coaster in a railway simulator. Yeah, I thought so. It didn't like that in the slightest, did it? It did not. It did not appreciate that at all, did it? Let's do that again. That was hilarious. I want to see if we get consistent results on that one. I wonder how many trains we can merge together. Oh, maybe we could make like a firework of exploding trains. That would be amazing. Boom. Put that there. Stick a driver on it. I don't think this is going to work out. I think it's just going to roll backwards straight off this hill. And actually no, I think it stays still until you click on it. So if I click on it and immediately apply the brakes, it might just crash the game completely. Okay folks, you've probably just seen a black screen here. I will reboot this and we'll try this again. Right, I've recovered from our little crash there. More figuratively and literally. So let's try this again. See if we can actually... I don't know... Right, actually no, this is probably going to crash again the second I click it. No, it's worked. Okay. Brakes on. Has it just instantly derailed? I think it's instantly derailed. Yes, consist tilt. Okay, I don't think that's going to work. We're going to have to try a more subtle approach, I think. Right, okay, let's do a third mountain. Let's keep it more subtle, actually. Let's try having a bit of finesse about this rather than just going, oh look, a big fucking drop. Right, okay, this is my latest mountain. It's a bit lumpy. I think we need to even that out somehow. Is there a tool for helping me? Yeah, smooth, that's it. Smooth is a good word. I like smooth. Although it does appear to have... Oh no. You've absolutely knackered me gradient. I think we can work with that. That's a lot. I mean, it's certainly not up to Network Rail standards, but I think that's a lot better than the last two mountains we tried. But we just need a steeper drop, I think. So we just want to get rid of this lump at the front. Oh, that's going to take forever, sod that. 9,000. In fact, let's move, reduce our range, because that way we can create a much steeper drop without affecting the rest of the mountain. In fact, and yes, we can dip it into a pit to get that extra height, as it were. A bit like Oblivion. Is it? Yeah, it's Oblivion, the one where it goes up and there's a vertical drop and it goes into a bit of a tunnel. Alton Towers, I think, that one. Let's build one of them. So now we need to... Well, the train's not going to survive that after that point, is it, to be fair? So I don't think we need to worry too much about where it actually ends up. In fact, that's a nice place to catch the train, and then that way it makes it easier for the emergency services to put the fire out. There we go. Up we go, up we go to the top. And here we are. This seems to be going on much better. There we go. Curve it round. If it somehow survives that, which I doubt, then we can have it go around in a nice circle. Why not, eh? No, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's get a train. I'm more hopeful for this new design. Let me show you what we've got here. No, this is all the old stuff. Where's my new mountain? Here we go. This is much more refined now. There's a random little bit of glitchy tunnel that I put there. You can ignore that. The train starts here on a little bit of a gradient, but as you can see, it's much more subtle. I guess maybe the right word. It evens off a little bit here, but then it goes up for the final denouement, which is a nice 1 in 1 gradient. No, it's more of a 1 in 20. I don't know. And then a nice little curvy bit here at the end just to knock your senses silly, and then it curves around to the beginning, but it doesn't actually join up at all. So there we go. I'm wondering actually, would it be better to put the train from this end and go around and up that way? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do what we did last time. We'll put a train on either end and see how it goes. So let's get some locomotives. Get my class 47 on there and put another one there. Get some drivers. Boing, boing. Sorry son, there is no medical package in your contract. Right, as predicted, we're instantly rolling backwards, even though even with full brakes, full forward throttle, there's nothing to stop you from just going arse backwards into the ground, so that is a design flaw. Right, move this back here so it's got a bit more of a fighting chance. Put a driver on this train. Perfect, perfect. Right, let's try that again. Click it, full brakes. Forward throttle. Throttle on, brakes off. Here we go. We're up and running, we're in business. There we go. Gravity will not beat me. Don't forget your lights, the health and safety. Ah, so we've made it up that first bit. Well, I say made it up, we've made it onto. Even on full throttle, this is proving a challenge for the poor locomotive, and it's only going to get worse. I don't see this working out. Are we gonna... No. Right, okay, so it's not derailed, but there's no way we're getting up there. We're gonna take this one for a jaunt the other way around and see if this one actually has better luck with a bit of a run up, since it's got a much nicer field of play in which to get a nice speed build up, if you like. I don't know why I've put a load of inexplicable S-bends into this, just to sort of scupper myself. In fact, is that tilting over? It's okay. I'll chill out a little bit. I don't need to go flying off the track too quickly, because this bend is fucking ridiculous. Oh, don't come off. Oh, for fuck's sake. What I've done here is I've made a load of mistakes, failed to learn from my lessons, and then repeated those mistakes. I've got an idea actually. What I might do is, I think I'm going to take a load of locomotives and couple them together at the base of the hill, and that way, world editor, that way, why can't I move? If I put a load of them together, then we'll have more power, he says optimistically, without understanding scales of economy. I hope these all work together in order to create what I call a really loud, really fast, really amazing... Look at the acceleration on this thing. This is what we wanted. There we go. It's like a convoy of loveliness heading to the mountain of doom. Dude, speeding. Well, I define the speed limits around here, I think you'll find. Can we get up to the front? There we go. A bit of a first-person roller coaster rider's view. I'm pretty confident we're going to have some spectacular results here. Without putting any curves in, I think I've actually outdone myself. I think... See, nice gentle curve up, nice and smooth, no derailments, boom, up we go. Beautiful. Over, hey, no. That probably wasn't a spectacular start. I'll tell you what, I'm incredibly impressed it got that far. But I'm a bit disappointed it didn't make it to the end. Ah well, never mind. We'll get a bit of a run up, but not too much. We'll ease off the throttle a little bit. Okay, now we've reached the gradient. I'll put the throttle back on again. Let's see if we can get up the hill with all this power. See, this is looking a lot better. It's taken that quite smoothly. Oh, come on, get up there. You've got it. You can do it. Bollocks, it's derailed again on that point, but... Right, okay, game room on time. We've pissed around enough on this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to create a big dirty drop but rather than having a ramp up, we're just going to start up at the top and then just have the drop, because quite frankly this video is lacking a decent drop. Do you want to see the mountain I've built? Dun, 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 dun. Now we're going to just simplify things a little bit. The track, I'm just going to stick a train on here, I'm going to get in it, and it's not going to end well after that. I don't think it's going to stay on the track for very long, but it might be a giggle. So we're going to stick a Class 37 on, because this video would not be a true railway video without it. In good old classic green, I think. It snaps straight to the edge, but can I not drag that up? I want it to be... Yes. Stick the driver on. Again, no health insurance for you, sir. Where you're going, you won't need it. As a rational and sane person presented with this scenario, should it have been real, of course this is a video game, not real life, but you would not climb in to the cab. You wouldn't physically be able to climb into the cab, but that's neither here nor there. Whoa, shot off into space there. Okay. This train, who shall not be named, your bravery, your sacrifice, it is for the greater good. Ah, that didn't go the way I expected it to. We're going down the mountain though. We're now going through the mountain. Ah, well that was disappointing. Yes. You cannot break the laws of physics, Jim, but in my case, I've achieved it. This is the finale. This is the denouement, the big one, the granddaddy of them all. This, my friends, is glitchy off-road roller coastering, and this, my friends, is the end. Okay, we're off. Will we make it down the mountain? We're going down. Last time we glitched through it, but okay, my train's disappeared, and no. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was roller coastering with File Tracker, and this was Train Simulator 2014. Absolutely fantastic roller coaster simulator, perfect one-to-one recreation. Any roller coaster you want, any theme park, it will do it. If you want any more recommendations from me, go swim up a river. Thanks very much for watching, and see you on the next video. Ta-ra!